Hi Virgo, it's Power Night Tarot coming at you with reading. Virgo, this is going to be what are their true intentions in love. And this could be your true intentions, right? We are trying to find out about you and your person's relationship, because we're super nosy over here, but we're never going to give you any experimental anything to put into your arm. We're never going to do any of that stuff. And, you know, we're not going to kind of make your life harder and take away your, ability to defend yourself. No, we're not. And we're all about kind of defending and protecting you. So let's get into the reading, Virgo. I don't know if you guys kind of got that one, but yeah. Let's get into the reading, and if you did get it, no need to make any comments on that, because, there is no... the First Amendment is being stepped on, removed, tattered and torn. They all are, honestly. Let's get into the reading here. Let's pay attention to love. Yeah, love. Right? I feel like Mary Wells sings a song like that. So let's see what we have for you, Virgo. And we're going to get some more cards from this deck here, kind of my beloved deck now. But your challenge, Virgo, is thirst, and your person's challenge is the man of blood. So there's a family here. The man of blood is like a family or bloodlines. Yeah, and the thirst, unless you are, Virgo, unless you are maybe a vampire with thirst in your challenge and man of blood in their challenge, all right? If you're a vampire, that's okay. If you're a I like sexy vampires. I like good looking. I don't like any blonde vampires. Don't send any blonde magicians or blonde, all right? I come from a blonde family. Yeah, I'm on my mom's side, on my dad's side. So we're not like, we don't choose sides here, but I just don't feel, I don't feel convinced by blonde magicians or blonde vampires. Let's get into the reading, you guys. About when Dracula came out, he had black hair, right? I think he was supposed to be from Transylvania, Romania, something like that. And let's see what we have for you. And let's get a couple cards for you, Virgo. And we're going to continue with the tarot in just a minute. Show me your recent past energy for Virgo. And we have the card of the actor. Okay, so you were playing a part in the past, Virgo. Maybe you're challenged, maybe you can't. Like right now, your thirst is so heavy here that you can't help it. Your current energy is the witness. The witness is kind of bearing witness to your own, your own situation. That's really what it is. It is kind of acknowledging the truth. Some people don't want to be a witness, right? Like, in court, they're like, oh no, that's the mafia. Or, the people who are running things. I don't want to, or people who are running these companies, just people who are running things. Nobody wants to witness against them because, your life might be, right? Yeah, it might be in peril here. But let's continue with this here. Virgo, the witness card, like you're witnessing something. In the past, you were trying to fake yourself out here, right? You guys remember that stuff? Fake yourself out, right? Yeah. I kind of love all those childhood kind of, younger, because they were really cool here, right? And expressions, but I feel like in the past you were either fooling yourself, and right now you have the witness. I feel like you are witnessing your truth now. In the past you were kind of in denial. What you want is the eater, all right? So the eater talks about there's something you want to indulge in here, Virgo. Maybe it's a person, right? Yeah, maybe you want to, you want to go to the 4th of July, eat yourself to death contest, right? You ever see that, you guys? Yeah, if you're ever in those, don't do the hot dog one. I mean, guys, you could get cancer if you eat like, 80 hot dogs. Some of these people, that's what they do, and then they get so sick, right? I mean, one hot dog is already it pushes your immune down. So if you're going to go to the, all-you-can-eat contest or whatever, do the watermelon one, all right, Virgo? See how much watermelon is full of antioxidants. And the martyr is what you're afraid of. Or you're doubting. Maybe somebody's going to act like they're going to die for something here, and it's making it hard for you to do what you want to do here. There's something you want to do here, and you have major thirst about it. Your person's past energy was the uprooted. They could have felt uprooted, or you uprooted them, or maybe they uprooted you. This is about two people here who are kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum, so to speak, or polar opposite energies because somebody, you are playing a part here, but now you are acknowledging your thirst for somebody here. I feel like you want to indulge on that. And the martyr, we're going to look at what that fear is, because that's kind of interesting. The sluggard, this is your person's current energy, the sluggard. I'm not sure if they are, you know, hitting something out of the park here, or they are being sluggish. We're going to find out. And what they want is the casuality. They want an ending, the casualty. Yeah, it's interesting. When I was learning Spanish, I used to see, you know, casualidades, and it's like casualties. It means deaths. I don't know why they call it casualties. It's not anything casual when somebody dies, right? Yeah, but we live in kind of a weird world. The thaw is showing up for your person. This is what they're afraid of. They're afraid of an ending here. And, you know, the thaw is like something, sometimes when something is like kind of thawing out, that was frozen, and now it is kind of coming to life. This could be, your person could be afraid something is coming to life here. They could. Let's have a look at the martyr here, and let's see, my mom used to say that, don't be a martyr, like don't act like you are kind of like, you know, kind of giving up. Don't act like you're fighting for, you know, a particular cause and trying to act like you're giving up your whole life over here because, you know, you're just being dramatic. That's why my mom used to say, oh, don't play the martyr, right? So let's see what we got for the martyr. And okay, you're on a threshold and you do not yet know if you can pass over it. Perhaps you will succeed, perhaps you will lose. That's what martyrs, they don't know if they're going to, the real martyrs don't know if they're going to win or lose, but they have a cause, right? Be ready to accept the result, whatever way it goes. If you lose, why waste useful energy mourning your loss? This is what your person is afraid of. They're afraid they're going to lose out on you. This is you. You're afraid, I beg your pardon, you're going to lose out on somebody here. Yeah, you're afraid you're going to lose. I feel like this is connected to Pisces reading. Let's see what else we have. A complaint. A person who forces their problems upon you. You might be afraid that somebody's going to complain to you, right? A complaint is like when somebody forces their problems on you, kind of, right? Like when somebody comes to you with, even though you might not be offering something, like they could have a legitimate complaint, right? Yeah. And they have twisted that word in this country. A complaint is just where, look, this isn't right and something needs to be rectified here. But, you know, they can call people complainers all day long, but they might have a legit complaint. Yeah, I don't like how they do that. But they switch everything in this country. Yeah, they do. Okay, let's see what else we have. The possibility of great rewards or severe losses is sacrificed. You're worried here this is going to be a lost cause. Whatever you are thirsting for, you're worried it's going to be a lost cause, Virgo. Never fear, power and light is here. We're going to try to figure out if this is going to be a lost cause for you. And I'm not sure if you are dealing with more than one person here. It's a possibility. But let's see here. And your person has this uprooted card. And let's see what that's about. Interesting how here you could be right here, Virgo, kind of the martyr in your fear or your doubt, fearing that something's going to be a lost cause, and your person wants a casualty. Sorry, guys, that's what happens when you speak Spanish a little bit and English, and the words are similar. You start switching them. Yeah, instead of intención, or just something like that. But let's see what we have here, and let's see what your thirst is about, Virgo. Let's see what your thirst is about. Show me the thirst card for Virgo. And it is about the King of Cups. So maybe you are thirsting for a King of Cups. And maybe this is just thirst in love. The Star card, whatever it is, you want to heal something with somebody. And you are thirsting for them. Yeah, they might taste pretty damn good, Virgo. Right? Yeah, they might taste like peaches, cherries, cherry vanilla. I like cherry vanilla Cokes, even though I'm not a soda drinker. Yeah, but if I go somewhere and they have a cherry vanilla Coke, I'm good. I like that, right? Even though that beverage is like, you know, it causes a lot of disease, you guys. It does. That's why I just have it once in a while. And let's look at the Eater. Let's see what you want, Virgo. You want the Ace of Pentacles. You want to indulge on somebody here is, wow, the thirst in the Eater. God, Virgo, you want to eat and drink this person. Yeah. You want to drink their cup and, you know, yeah, and you want to eat them alive here. Yeah, not alive in a bad way. Like there's a salsa song from God 50 years ago, I think. It's called Devour Me Again. It's called Devórame otra vez. And that's what the guy says. He goes, you're the best in bed. Devour me again. Like he's like totally wishing. The guy, this is all he could think about. This is you. Devórame otra vez. OMG. Let's look at your person's energy. They were uprooted. And you were playing a part here, Virgo. I feel like in the past you might have been like acting in a relationship, but you really wanted somebody else, somebody you were thirsting for. Okay, and the Seven of Wands, they felt like you were going to uproot them maybe. They were up. I feel like they feel like they're being uprooted because you have somebody or you want somebody. But you're afraid here that this might be a lost cause, so I'm not, if you are leaving somebody, I don't feel like you've either done it yet or you might have. I feel like this is about 3 people for sure. But your person was really challenged in the past about being uprooted. They didn't know what to do with the Two of Swords. And they have the Sluggard. Let's look at the Sluggard because I'll be honest with you guys. I'm such an honest Sag here. You know. But the Sluggard, I try to be. The Sluggard, most Sages are, the high vibing ones are very honest to a fault. Yeah, it's. So let's look at the Sluggard though, because maybe they're in the sluggish energy. Maybe they're getting ready to slug you. I don't know, Virgo. All right. I don't condone. What is it? A violence? No, I don't. But you know, if you want to, if they want to tell you something, kind of raw and cut and dry, that's okay. And let's look at the Sluggard. Here it is. You see this? And let's see here. I want to look at that. Oh, excuse me, you guys. And we have the card of, we have all that there is to be known cannot be known unless there is a desire to know. Yeah, like people don't really want to know what's going on here in this country, but you know, they're taking away all our liberties one by one. Speech, protection, assembly, all this stuff. So, but that is true. If people don't, you know, there is only, it says, all that there is to be known cannot be known unless there is a desire to know. Yeah, people want to be kind of, you know, in the dark about stuff. They just keep their eyes closed, right? Of course. All that there is to be seen, or they don't bother checking, right? They just believe what they're told. That's going on big time. All that there is to be seen cannot be seen unless it is looked for. All that there is to be found cannot be found unless a search is begun to find it. Don't get trapped by inertia. Yeah, inertia is no energy. Your person has no energy right now, but they feel like there's something that they know here. Yeah. Maybe in the past they didn't want to know. Interesting reading here. You have achieved much already. This is their energy in their card, but you need to turn your face to the future rather than just being satisfied with the past. The situation you are in may need a very active shake-up, and you will have to arouse any others who are also involved. Laziness, yeah, I said that. Possible meeting. I don't think this is laziness, though. Not physical. This is laziness in the mind. Your person didn't want to really, they don't want to face something here. And that's, you have the witness. You're facing it. You're facing it now, Virgo. In the past, you were acting. You were in denial. Someone who obstructs your way from habit or inertia. A delay, lack of energy or physical debility. Okay, I said there, I don't think it's physical, but this is lack of energy. Like it's about this mental situation going on here. This emotional situation, Virgo, where your person, I feel like they don't really, they really kind of don't want to face this. OMG. Their challenge is the man of blood. It's probably you, Virgo. You are probably their husband or their wife, something like that. And the Seven of Pentacles. They don't know what's going to happen in their family life or about their money. The casualty card, casualty. is what they want. And we're going to look at that as well because this is a new card for me. Yeah, I'm trying to know all these cards. I feel like you learn better if you learn as you go, because when you have too much, information. This is why when we cram for exams the next day, we might have studied a lot, but, you can't overload, right? You can't. Even when you go to a training. Yeah, I mean, I remember I used to have this teacher in anatomy, and she goes, I have to teach all this. I go, what? I go, you're not serving your students. There's too much every day. There's too much for them to take in. They can only consume so much, or absorb, I should say. And with the casualty, I keep wanting to put the Spanish spin on it. Let's look at the casualty. 132. Let's see what we got. It is not enough just to keep going. You need to examine why and how the situation has arisen. This gives you a chance to master it rather than being driven by it. Take time to reflect, create the space to consider. Maybe your person wants this. Maybe they want time to consider what's going on here. Because there's some type of kind of lull here for your person. What is casualty? The philosophers may argue over its absolute nature, but we know something at least of its capabilities. It multiplies and disseminates as it manifests within time and space. It can only be known by its products, which are reflected in the myriad hues of existence, and these change like the shapes of clouds blown by the wind through the sky. I feel like your person wants to know if something's changing here, just like the winds and the clouds each day, right? Every day you look up the cloud. You could take a picture of the sky every day, and every day it would look different, right? Possible meanings, an explanation which reveals the truth of a situation. They want to know the truth here. That's why I said they are like reflecting. I feel like they could be purposely like maybe not using their energies like just to kind of figure things out. Because I notice when I want to figure things out, I try not to think about so many other things, like a little bit lazy, so I can try to focus on one thing, right? And it says the root cause. So your person felt uprooted, or they feel like they couldn't do anything in the past about being uprooted. A way forward. Your person is hoping for a way forward here. OMG. And they are reflecting. Study of philosophy or spiritual matters. See, this is what they are doing. They're philosophizing. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Philosophizing here. Sorry, guys. Getting ready to go to the doctor tomorrow. I feel like it's affected my mental, too, with this situation with my throat. And we have abstract design or calculation. Forward planning, the reasons behind the decision. Your person is trying to figure out the way forward here, and they feel that you have a thirst for somebody, that you want to indulge for somebody, and that's what's going on here. In the past, you kind of were like faking them out, Virgo. Yeah, and the Thaw card is showing up here, and let's see what we have for the Thaw card. Is just kind of like let's have a look at it. But it talks about somebody who has who could be fearing here that something has already taken place, like an ending has already started, right? The Thaw is an ending, right? It's the ending to something being frozen. Your person is afraid maybe that you have unfrozen another union or something like that, and it's really, really kind of interesting here. I feel like it is. And so let's see what else we have for your person here. Let's look at their fear over here, the Thaw. Yeah. Okay, the Thaw. This may be a time to wait while the process of change takes its course. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like something could have been started here and that they need to wait. Something like that, I was saying. They need to wait here. They're fearing this, but your person is afraid here. I think that you've like started some process here. Maybe a divorce even. OMG. Could be. Or it started like a process to end it with them maybe here. Because they are definitely worried here. Yeah. Yeah, they could be fearing that you are removing a blockage. Like you are releasing them. This is what this can mean, the thaw. Like, as I was saying, when you go from frozen to thawed out, it's like there's a release, right? There's a release of this frozen type of energy here. And a new flow of ideas, renewed creative energy. Your person is afraid that you have like this new idea that you are consumed with over here with thirst and the eater. We're going to go to the extended. We're going to see all about your person. We're going to look at the underlying energies. The current dynamic between them. Between you guys, sorry guys, and how they feel about you, how they're seeing the situation, what they hide, and their true intentions. They're all super affordable, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.